Hello and welcome. Right, yeah, it's the animals. I was debating, but do I not do the animals? Do I not show it for once? And I thought, I've always done this particular thing where we show people what we're doing. If I'm going to do a lot of it, which we are going to do at some point, yeah, we're going to do... I've got the grass to do tomorrow morning. This should be third growth stage, I believe. I've got to grab the grass. I'm going to go down to the cows. What I'm going to do, I'm thinking, I did talk about this, but I think we'll do it tomorrow because we've got the grass to do as well. We're going to really ramp up buying the TMR so we can actually go for 2 or 3 days or months, really, to get... I think it's this way. I'm sure it is. But I always say that and then I go the wrong way, and it's a mega bad way. Right, come on. Grass, brilliant. We'll stick this in. I think the animal, if I remember rightly, did I? No, I don't know that I did. I think it was still okay. I think this whiz is going to be filled up. The chickens, yeah, we need to top that up, and that's just literally... So TMR, straw still in the green, and that was it. It's the slurry and the milk and that type of stuff. That's the job that I was on about. We needed to do. I knew there was something. I came on and I thought, what was it? What was the... I know I've got to go through till tomorrow morning, but I thought, I'm sure there was a reason I couldn't do that. Now, it's the silage has gone down a little bit in the BJ. There was a tiny touch, about 3 tons-ish, in the back of the thing, and I've done that. I'd pop that in. So obviously, even in the... Yeah, well, that is a beast. It is an absolute beast, the way that processes things. So it doesn't surprise me that is, yeah, sorted down at the bottom. So then we need to be slurrying, and that's what we've got to be doing. So we want one of the lorries, and I would imagine actually... Oh no, you aren't the lorry I wanted, really. Not that there's anything wrong with you. You're a fantastic lorry, you really are. I think it's you, Roadrunner. Yeah, this is the slurry tank as well. So let's get this done. Stick this into the... And I do realise as well, yeah, I was on about 6162, so we did get $500,000 in dollars go up. I think that's fairly good. Yeah, sometimes I seriously wonder what I expect. Yeah, you're not... But trouble is, it's all right. You edit and then you go and you check in your editing and all the rest of it. But it's like when you're in the middle of a session and I'm chatting to yourselves, I keep saying it, and it is true. Ooh, it's a little bit close. Ooh, it's more than a little bit close. We're actually dragging it. Right, so we want... Yeah, this is the slurry one. So let's get the slurry first. Yeah, and there's quite a bit. So the excess... Well, no, I think actually, if I remember rightly, that copes with it. It's the manure we need as well. I think it was the manure we were short of. So, yeah, that's the biggest one. In fact, you know, really, it would be far more sensible to actually... Yeah, you'll do nicely, actually. I think let's grab one of the 70-tonners, which I believe we've got 3 or 4, so, yeah, we're spoiled for choice a little bit where that is concerned. This was the very trailer I was using, and it is also pretty much in the right direction. Yeah, I'm on Neverland on a Friday night, yes. But wonders will never... I literally did a bit of an agres, and, you know, I think the blockage has gone, yeah, as the saying goes, because I thought, oh, I'll go on agres because it's Friday night, and then I thought, I actually feel like doing a Neverland, so here I am, on Neverland, on a Friday night. Just hope that my word brain, which has been terrible all day at work, is okay, but yeah, it is what it is. It is a friend of mine at work, or a work colleague. I won't say friend, because although we say friends, really, most work colleagues, unless you're going outside of work with them, they're really, yeah, a work colleague, but someone you have a work in common with and that you like, basically. But not that you, yeah, no, I won't dig a hole. I'll probably dig a hole, and I don't mean it in that way, but yes. A work colleague. Oh, no, it's just beginning to sink, so there's a little bit left, but not an awful lot once it starts. Now, let's just, while we're this close, yeah, I've gone off, I've done it again, and again, that's not surprising me. Yeah, where you start off on one thing and then you like wander off to something else because you. Oh, that is right. It was, yeah, and it is important. Yeah, I thought a long time ago. Have I got early onset dementia? But the thing is, with my thing, I do have. I looked at this things, and you can. The trouble is with self-diagnosis and looking on Google and all the rest of it, you can worry yourself. And yes, I was thinking about the eggs only a few minutes ago. I thought, well, we really ought to, but we ought to look at when eggs are worth their best. I do try to do that now. Let's have a look. Eggs. They are max in November. I think we're still going to be around at that place, so I think we're going to leave them. We might move them out a little though, because I'm not sure how big that area goes as to how much you can actually do. So I'm going to grab the slurry, grab the milk, and I am going to get rid of the IMT. I am, yeah, because it is a fantastic trail, but it's all right on a map like this that's perfectly flat. The second you go off a road, it really starts to hurt you. So yeah, I mean Court Farms, that when I go around the corner on that, I think not all of it's the IMT. I think some of it's the actual map, but some of it's definitely the IMT. Because yeah, I think I'm going to stick to the 82 Studios really as my go-to. I just like the idea of 100 tons. It's a massive amount in one hit, and I know I could go unreal, but I don't like to do that. I'll go for the biggest, whether it's a 70 tonner, 60 tonner. There's quite a few 60s, but 67 tons of that one. I just really like that. So yeah, I think we'll stick to that going forwards. There is the Mack Trucker one, but it's a little bit slow. That's the only thing I'm going to say. Although I would like to do a Mack Trucker. No, I know he's there. Is it that one? No, it's that one there. Yeah, I'd like to do a Let's Play where we use the Mack Trucker bits and bobs. There's much of the Mack Trucker, probably a bit of ridiculous Dominic as well. I love his name. It's amazing. And boy, he's just released. Well, I don't know if he has just released or whether I noticed it because I noticed his fantastic plough, and now I'm looking for his name. Yeah, he's got a thing that'll take 82 Studios backs, a truck. Yeah, Americans would call it a truck. I'd call it like a van or something like that. Right, so let's go and grab that. Let's keep this dynamic. Let's not just hang around waiting for things to fill. Let's just crack on and move things forward. Yeah, that's the way it is as we're doing this. So, 11. So yeah, I think it's this that's a bit of a slowdown now. Because this, although no, we've also gone to digest it on its own. Yeah, because otherwise it will become a slowdown if that is what you do. So I think what we'll do is we'll go the other side of that. We'll grab the milk tanker and the other lorry. Well, the other lorry, because yeah, I mean we've just seen the other lorry. I'm just trying to think where that lorry. Did we not leave that on the edge of a? Whoa, Larry, what are you doing? Yeah, let's just grab that out of the way, and we'll fill that with more slurry. But I think, being as we can sort of match, that's 67 tons now, it'll be 80 odd. Let's stick it in. Oh, yeah, as well. Yeah, that'll do. Let's have a look for the other lorry. It is around here. Aha, I thought I saw you in the distance. Here we are, a bit spoilt for lorries on this Let's Play, to be honest. Yeah, this is one of my favourites. The only thing that with the Phoenix is that it's back of a rear hitch, but I think the Phoenix is one of those that does accept that universal rear hitch. So yeah, I'm quite happy with that. I think it does. I can't swear to it. Like milk. We use the IMT for the milk, don't we? Yeah, we've not used and that's another one I'm probably going to take out as well, even though I love it. The Tanker Junior and Senior, I've had it in forever, and it is good. It's just that it does do that thing, whether it's portholes are open or shut. It's supposed to do it if they're open, but it doesn't supposed to do it if they're shut. And I've had it shut on Maypole and it still drags things around, and it causes more mayhem than it's worth having for, because there are lots of fantastic tankers, and it is fantastic. I do love it, but it has got a very good fill rate, and it is that always I think, oh, I ought to do the tanker senior. It's a bit expensive, but yeah, I mean, in comparison to when you get used to the H2 Studios, like 21,000, something like that, that is amazing. It really is. The ridiculous Dominic truck is like £4,000 or something silly. It looks a fairly decent one, to be honest. So yeah, be careful. Right, now let's do that one first, because that was here first. Let's not hop jump the queue. No, we'll. What we could do is do this and then grab the lorry again and grab the milk. And then when this has dropped this little bit out, which is not going to take, in fact, you know, this pushes so quickly that we may as well just wait, really. Yeah, I did a massive session on Agres, but more of a prep, because it's the area of Agres Balcones that we've picked. Now, I always knew it was a tough. Oh no, were you seriously going to stand literally start right behind that? Seriously, Mr. Smith, concentrate. Yeah, the area that we've chosen is really hilly, and I mean to the point where the land would be a bit like the Peak District, where you couldn't really farm it. So obviously this is a game, and I have slow down. Yeah, so what I've done is we've plateaued it like you would rice paddy fields, where it literally is in plateaus. I've done that, obviously, and it cost $1 million of not our money. I know it's a little bit, but it's. Yeah, there's got to be. It is a game as well. I've got to do that, and also I wish it to be entertaining. But I want to show everybody it actually being done. So right, those two are done. Now then, are we gonna? I think we are. We're gonna fill. Let's do 70 odd tons of TMR. I still, yeah, just had a thought then about, because I know a lot of people do make comments about this type of thing. Oh, I see some chaff in that. That's a bit that I missed. Yeah, I forgot about that. Let's, it might get forgotten. Right, we want TMR concentrate. Yeah, I've thrown myself out there. Yeah, well, the crop's all growing nicely. That's one thing I am going to say. We're at June. I thought we'd do this one. There's this, yeah, I did say that's why I came on Neverland. I felt like I'm enjoying Neverland a lot. Court Farm, I want to do one over the weekend because it's the storyline, and I really would like to get that, yeah, a little bit more moving in another story bit. Yeah, this is moving apace as well. That's growing nicely. The sugar cane. I would really like to use the 9-meter header. I know we bought, but it is a game. In real life, of course, I'd just use the Orstoft. Of course I would. But this is a game, and we have got the forage harvester now. I think we'll lease one of the 9-meter headers that I've always wanted to use and never ever got around to using. So I think we're going to do it. I do. Just because it's nice to do things that you like sometimes, and remember that it is a game as well. Yeah, it is. I do try to play this fairly realistically, in so much as I don't want to waste money, but I think a couple of grand for leasing is worth the human enjoying themselves, if I'm honest. Yeah, there's a lot more episodes on this still to go, even though I was like looking and thinking, oh, I think I could easily do this as only you. It's weird how in your brain you think, yeah, I've only got to cut the grass one more time, and I've only got to do this. Already we've had like 3 or 4 sessions since that where things have not gone we're weeding. Last session was really about weeding again. We'd already weeded, so yeah, I didn't plan on that because I'd already weeded already. So of course you don't plan on weeding again, because the game has some sort of weird glitch and the weeds don't register the fact that you've actually already weeded. But yeah, so we've done that. We did all the liming, we've done all of the field work except for the grass, and then of course there's the feeding of the animals. And not just that, but all of our productions, the feeding our productions, the fertiliser business, the BGA, all of those type of things. You've got to keep momentum, otherwise you can't say you've done your best. And that's what don't want to cut any corners. I don't want to end the Let's Play abruptly, although I've got to be honest, at the minute Neverland has got very few viewers. Well, again, I think that's probably my fault, because there was that time when all the mods went bad, and obviously I started to work on the little Let's Plays because I couldn't really face them, and now I can. Again, you lose momentum. People, well, I always promised that I would do at least one a week. Right, straw. I believe we did actually. Right, yeah. Well, the other thing is we've got the milk ready now, so let's take that. I would imagine the IMT is definitely. Oh, we didn't fill it, did we? We just got it ready. Right, okay. Let's fill this then, and we'll do another. Well, we've half done the straw, so I think we'll grab our straw and then fill it up to 70 tons and stick that in, because I know it is good. Why have you reset? Why did you not? Right, milk, 87 tons. So we're going to take all of that. We're going to grab our straw. Has that? No, I don't think it has. Let's borrow the. I don't use this one often enough, and I really do like this. There are not many John Deeres that I'm a massive fan of. This is one of those that I am. The 8RX is not. It's a weird looking, very weird looking with the tracks, but I'm not always a massive fan of a tracked. Yeah, there's one of the classes that's got tracks, and I really prefer the wheeled version, which is weird. I find it actually doesn't. It's not better at steering, probably better at gripping, but yeah, that's not everything. Yeah, I know that's a bit of a mess, but again, yeah, we'll go through till the morning. Do we? We could speed time up once we've done this. All we really wanted to achieve was making sure that this was, yeah, we didn't forget all the animal bits and bobs, and the productions, as we've just said, really is more about that. But yeah, what I was saying, I sort of got sidetracked with, is yeah, I do wonder sometimes, do I do a Let's Play where we do our own TMR, we do our mixing, and Milk That Hen Off said that a long time ago, many months ago, and it is true. I used to buy this a lot. I also bought the Lortz pack where you've got the TMR in the pack in the bags, because it's cheaper to buy it in than it is to do it yourself. I really seriously think whether we're buying them from the Lortz pack at the shop or whether we're buying it from our partner H2 Studios, then I seriously think, right, let's stop doing that wobbly bit. Let's see, it's annoying and it hurts. Right, yeah, there are some little Let's Plays where perhaps, but again, it's still exactly the same wherever you go, that most people wish to make. We usually do the BGA, so really I'm just reiterating, because I know, again, you never know whether there's new viewers and they think, well, why don't you ever mix? I don't ever mix because it is cheaper to buy our TMR in from someone else that has already done that, and it's cheaper, which then means we can do our silage usually for the BGA business. So that is my it's simple business, it really is. And yeah, I know Mr. CLP is massive on mixing his own, that he really is, although he does mention this himself. I think it's a habit that he does it that way, and not a bad one either. But again, he has even sort of said that on a few of his Let's Plays. I think Attingham on, was it FS19? I think it was, when he was on about it. And he did actually buy some bits and bobs for once. But it is true, you have got to weigh that up as well. Just because you've always done something a certain way, do you crack on just because you've always done that? And we'll do one more of this, and then we're going to grab that tanker, and we are going to put our milk out. Well, actually, I think we're going to put it in the Grain Quid Pro, because that is managing very nicely to push our stuff around, apart from the fact that the digestate is full, which is why I've switched the digestate liquid fertilizer on too, because although it loses some, we've got an excess of digestate. So I mean, we've got the slurry yard as well, so if we've still got a massive amount later on in the year, then we will call in our partner Missy B, and we will yeah, well, we won't call her in because we've already called her in, we've got the points, but yeah, so you know what I mean. Well, you know what I mean. Yeah, we will use our partner Miss B. We've not used for a while, actually. We've got the slurry yard, but it became more economical, no, not economical, that's wrong. yeah, more, we earned more if we did it with the fertiliser, and it wasn't waiting until December. I do love doing that. It was a way always on all of the farms and all the lettuce beds of saving up till December, January, where you have a big cash and you can buy all the bits and bobs you need for the year, which again works really well. So it's not a bad thing. I think this is it. Yeah, it is. I think we should probably... No, I don't know that we'll be in the green with the TMR. That takes some doing, truthfully. Yeah, I've done another Old Farm Countryside, another 2 Old Farm Countrysides, actually. Yeah, I'm back in a rhythm where everything's good. The only thing that's a little bit slow is the Court Farm ones, which is a bit monstrous, because, yeah, I'm trying to get the storyline going. We have done almost all of that I ever intended doing on Court Farm, truthfully, but people love the Court Farm thing, so it's one of those you think, well, do I do a few more episodes? Do I? Because people really do actually love that, so do we do that? Yeah, we've just done a harvest on the Old Farm Countryside. Right, let's concentrate on this. I'm playing around with the other computer just to stop in one of the editing sort of sessions going on, so apologies. Right, you have my undivided attention. So then we need to, sleep through till the morning, and then I believe it is, let's just check, remind myself, that's right, the T-Series Hillmaster, yeah, which I believe is the one that we've got on, is it Yarra Valley that one dropped? Something like that. Right, so we've done everything that we needed to do, and it's still 8 o'clock. Although the year is beginning to turn towards harvest time and the back end of the year, really. So, yes, we're on the turn. Although, really, this is the high month, really, July, isn't it? Yeah, where it does begin to turn the other way. Right. So, now that was a little bit more. That's what I sort of expected to see. That was because of the digestate being switched on as well. And obviously, it's never just about one thing. I have always said that. When you get massive leaps like that, it's because you've got 4 or 5 businesses. We have the silage in there. That should now pretty much be processed in the BGA, because that thing is a beast. It really is. Yeah, you can, if you speed time up on that, it will keep you... Yeah, really. And again, it should have some more in silage digest. I think that'll be it. Yes, it is. And that should now have a bit more in, but only 12 tons. It's nearly, and the manure, it had 200 tons of manure, so that's pretty much gone. Slurry, we didn't put any in. The greenhouses, we will have to top that up soon. We are sort of going through a few tons of, and that, of course, they all bring in cash. Not massive amounts, but they do bring cash in. Yeah, these are the ones that are still active. Yeah, 68 tons. So the digestate, it looks like, have we got rid of the excess? Because there was a massive one in the Grain Quid Pro. Nope, I think it's further down still. Sugar mill, large production, as it calls it. The milk is down to... Oh, now that's pretty much... but it's not that. We need to look in the... Yeah, so the digestate was massive amounts. How much is it? Oh, it's going up, not down. Yeah, well, and this is what I'm saying. Yeah, it's obviously, it is amazing. So they're all not active. But what I was going to show you was... It's the milk that we want to look at. Yeah, that's doing nicely. But again, that's filling. It is that, so that's again, it's got a massive amount, but it's feeding our businesses. So let's have a look. Here we go. This is the one I wanted to look at. The milk is going down. It was 300 and something, so that is actually eating through the, because it's a level 10 dairy. It's eating through the excess. The sugar, yeah, well, it's keeping up with as good of, yeah. The chocolate is 27 tons a day. That is a lot of money. Cheese is 27 odd tons, and the butter is 10 times that. Is 54 tons of butter a day ish, roughly, a little bit more than that, but it's still amazing. So then that's all done. I believe it's now animals. That's what I was trying to say. I think those will be all right. Yeah, 1.2 million. Milk's up to 28 tons. Again, I think we can do that. The slurry, we've got an excess of that. I think we're going to do that tomorrow. The chickens, we will just top up. Now that's getting close to the top amount of eggs, so I think what we're going to do is quickly grab one of the front loaders. Now, where is... I know where he is. He is on the side of the field. It is about time we brought him home, because he has been at the edges of fields for the last couple of episodes. I really like this little tractor, actually. It's got hot. I've got to be honest, I am quite a massive fan of the Valtras and the New Hollands. Yeah, still very fondly, I've never forgotten the 175 horsepower New Holland, the blue one that we had on Greenlands, that really ripped its heart out and kept on coming back for more and more and more all of the time. It was amazing. I really loved that tractor, and it's light, it's medium. It's sort of such a well built, balanced tractor. It really is. So yeah, I've never forgotten that. So I've got and the Valtra that started me off in, I think we can just about get that in there actually. But do we? I think we'll go towards the header. Just got to be careful because it really does wander very quickly. Yeah, the Valtra that I got in the very first Let's Play on Horbellera, literally, I loved that. Yeah, fantastic, brand new. I bought it, and it was an absolute cracker. Not too powerful, but not too weak. Just perfect. I don't think that's too bad. Oh, that's not really what I meant to do. I meant to let go of you. Right, so we need our front loader, which I believe we dropped. I think it's here, if I remember rightly. Weights. I think they are. I know where this. I know where it is. The Sonorol. It is. Yeah, I was. Yeah, sorry. I do apologise. Yeah, I just sort of thought about what I started to talk about. Yeah. I did think I'd got early onset dementia. Literally got some of the signs, but a lot. Then I was starting to think, because you do sort of panic yourself. You think, seriously, that's really bad. But the thing is, mine, IT is one of those jobs that is seriously heavy on the brain. I mean, really heavy on the brain. So it's. I started to think, yeah, but you get, it comes back. It literally, I go bad, like on, say, Friday when I'm really tired. That's because I've absolutely hammered my brain, and my brain is tired. Yeah, because I use it constantly for IT. It's one of those things that you like. Now then, what was I going to do? Eggs. That's what I was going to do. Yeah, so it is one of those things. And also my short-term memory, it's... Yeah, again, the short-term memory does come and go with tiredness. So yeah, again, same symptoms, but it doesn't... I mean, don't get me wrong, you do get lucid periods and all the rest of it, but I think mine's different. It's got a different pattern. So no, I think I was barking up the wrong tree. I certainly hope so. But yes. Right, so then I think what we're going to do is just grab them off. And now we need to... Yeah, with this being pallets... You need to point this. Now actually what I'd like to do is push them towards one another first. Like that. And then grab them. It doesn't always grab them because you need to grab the actual... What we're going to do is we're not moving them far, we're only just moving them here. So it's not in that... Yeah, not in the area basically. I think we'll leave the one that's half formed, and we'll grab those two and push those two together, and then that we should really get plenty being done again for a while. Let's push that together. Should be alright. Let's lift it up and over that one with that. Oh well, my bad. Right, let's drop that down there. Well, not drop. These are eggs, remember, even though in this game we do seem to be able to get away with manhandling them a little, unlike in real life where there's no way you would get away with that. Right, so then we've done that. Animals, I'm happy, but we've got the grass to do, so I think what we're going to do is, I'm probably going to class this as a short session. No, we have got the silage to do. And we could also be sensible, as I have done in many other sessions, and we could set the mower going at the very least, which I believe is that one. No, that is not him. It's that one there. No, it's not. It's that one there, pointing in. I do love the fact that obviously the crone has only got this one field, so I never have to muck around with his thing. It's a really nice change, to be honest. Now, are we golden green? We are indeed golden green. Now then, have we got... that tanker is in the way. So then, with that in mind, we are now on for a race, because that thing travels quite quickly around there. So we need to just pull off this field and go straight into that blob of concrete. Yeah, and we will sort that out later. Yeah, this is nice. This is the Volvo. It's 750 is nice. I do like that. It really is a cracking lorry. It really is. I've enjoyed using that and would definitely use it again. Right. So then, well, we can jump into the Roadrunner. So we are. Yeah, really is the grass now that we've got to do. So we may as well actually do our normal run-of-the-mill things, all of our feeding and all the rest of it, because we have got the time. Yeah, and then what I would like to do when we've got this grass done, I think this will be the last cut, but I might be right in the July or so. No, it is going to be the last cut. Truthfully, that's not me trying to duck out of any work. We have. For some reason it's not. It's weird. It could be that's on the trigger. It might just be on the edge of the trigger, and it might have switched it on, so that can't switch it on at the same time. Yeah. So it could be that, we'll just see in a minute, or it might be just be because we did have a lot of issues with this. No, I think it was just that. Exactly what you said. Right, so we don't want milk in this one. We want, yeah, we'll leave the milk. The slurry is definitely big enough to sort. Did we leave that in there? We did. I thought we did. Yeah, I think we're all right for straw. I would imagine we were on green. So let's have a look. Yeah, we're still on the high bit. Again, we haven't really, although it's in the amber, the orange, it really doesn't need any more. But we're going to do 2 lots of TMR, and then we're going to pop up the top, and we are. Oh no, we're not. We're doing we're doing that. I was going to say we're doing 2 lots of TMR. Then we're going to do the. In fact, we're going to do 1 TMR, which we're going to do now. Then we're going to grab the Magnum and we're going to crack on, because I'd like the biggest job we've got left to do is to empty that silage into the BGA. Really, that's the biggest sort of job. Yeah, I mean, it's nice to be where we are as well, because I can really sort of feel that we are getting close to the edge of the Let's Play. What I'm going to try to do is, the white farm's well established. I am going to crack on to the white farm. That is going to be the American map. We're going to crack on with that for a while. And yeah, that's already established, so I'm not going to do that until we're finished on this. Nearly there. Right, yeah, so the European map, I'm waiting for Zielonka. So the old farm countryside, again, we've got a few sessions on that, so I would imagine. And then Court Farm is the English map. We've got Bally Springs, which I've done a few sessions of, which I think that is going to be the next English map. Marty did mention that as well, so yeah, I would like to do that. Yeah, I've not posted it because, as I said, I was a little bit, not ashamed, that's not the right word, but I said a couple of things on which it's easy to, like, off the cuff remarks sometimes, and then you think, was I a bit unfair? And also, do you expect perfection? Yeah, I mean, like, it's right, let's let that go. But I did rip the farmyard to pieces and we rebuilt it, because I did, but I don't regret. No, I really don't regret that. That's the one thing I will say. Right, so then we need to. No, we're all weighted up. The bad thing is, obviously, you can't, if you refill that, then you can't empty this. It's sort of got a flaw in a way, in so much as I can't empty the trailer whilst I've got this, because it wants me to empty the tanks out on the back of this every time. So no, it is the right way. That's facing the right way. So yeah, in a way, there's no point in me having that in as ballast, really, because there is afterwards, but yeah, it's faffy to do it whilst you're emptying this. So I'm trying to fight my way to that one. Yeah, so we should pretty much, I think, now get to that, so we could be able to get that out next time. We are not doing bad. It's just under 400 tons when we 370 something tons of silage, so it's not that, it's doable. Yeah, we really did do quite well on last session. It was not a snippet. It was a lot. Almost 600 odd tons of silage, or about 600 tons of silage. So yes, yeah, agres again. I think we're gonna do agres. I'm going to finish agres because I promised I would go on agres on the start from scratch, and I am going to do that because I made a promise. So it's a commitment. I'm going to do that. Then we're going to go on to Hills of Tuscany because that's already. I'm not going to let that. Oh no, you won't get any more. Yeah, so we're on Hills of Tuscany after that on the European map, but yeah, we're also going to somehow have to fit Zelonka in. So. Not sure whether for once, because it's a special, whether we pause the English map for a little while and then I've got a few Valley Springs up my sleeve. I've got 6 or 7 episodes of Valley Springs. We're quite well established, mainly thanks to the previous farm. The farm owner before us left us quite a lot of slurry, a bit of a nest egg, and of course we've got the production shed, so really it made us quite a lot of money, more than I obviously anticipated. So yeah, that meant it put us in a good place, and we bought quite a bit of additional farms, should we say. So I think we bought the sheep farm at the top of the map as well. So yeah, and the equipment's getting there now. Yeah, it is. We're not done bad. I don't mean it's not completely there. There are still little bits where we need to do better, but we could manage with what we've got. We just need to flesh out. Oh, I think that's gone weird. I think that's going to drop. Might be able to get it. Oh no, it's going to be a weird one. It's done. Oh, that's it. Whew. Right, let's just dig this out a bit more. We can get to it now, though. I think what we'll do is we'll grab this and then we'll come back for that one, because it is a little bit in the way, really. And yeah, let's just tidy that up. No, I'm not going to go into time lapse. It's not worth it. If this was like yesterday, I would, because there's a lot. But yeah, the other thing is, it's time lapse all the time. I mean, when we've got a lot of work on, right, I think that'll do. Also though, let's lift it up and switch it. Now then, can we make that, or are we going to scrape the wall? Yeah, I don't always want to do time lapses. I do like to get plenty of traction, dynamism, as I often sort of call it, where dynamic sessions are you making progress. But yeah, then you can sort of get fixated with that, really. So you've got to be careful that you're not just doing that all the time. I have enjoyed this Let's Play because we've learned a lot, or I've learned a lot as a virtual farmer. Yeah, I like that. Can't think of its name. Friday brain strikes again. The forage engine for this that I keep on catching its double wheels. I don't allow for how big they are. Right, let's move this. We don't want to bring this with us though. We want to leave this. We're going to get the green one. Yeah, I am very pleased. I should show you it. Yeah, the one that looks like this that I was talking about last session, I think. I just can't think of its name. We have the means and technology to do this. It is the Lakertech. Yeah, I've wanted to use that for a long time. Didn't quite know what it was. I used it on. There was one at Volcano Island. I tried 2 or 3 times. I really like that map. I'd love to do a Let's Play on it. But I did 2 or 3 starts, and all of them, if it was a piece of paper and it was like you were writing a book, then I screwed the piece of paper and threw it in the waste bin about 3 or 4 times, basically. I was not happy. Not with any of them. Yeah, I was pleased with what I decided to do on it, but not pleased with, yeah, none of them felt quite right. So again, that is another, and I don't know where Volcano Island is. I'm not sure if it's an American, European, or what. Oh, brilliant, it was actually full. Oh, it's still not, yeah, it's stuck. Still might be. Oh no, wow. Right, let's get this emptied finally, and let's get this done. Yeah, so the Lake Attack, I thoroughly enjoyed doing that. I'd love to use again. Fell in love with this tractor, all on this Let's Play. Yeah, this was the first Let's Play where we used it, and I really do love it. It is now my favourite tractor, definitely. So another Mack Trucker mod that I absolutely love. I think it is a little bit cheeky, but it is, yeah, I mean, I suppose you can chip things even in real life. So even if something is only 400 horsepower, you could have an engine put in, and you could soup it up. It is not, if a human being wants to do something, they will do it, whether it's to upgrade an engine, chip an engine, whatever. It is not beyond the realms of possibility. So that's not cheaty, not really. Oh, now this side I didn't want to come this way because of picking up the chaff. It was annoying. Oh, and not just that. Keeps wanting to do the belts. Yeah, if you're too close to the belt, it goes automatically to the belt, which is very, very annoying. Yeah, so we really ought to come the other way. I think that's why I started to come that way. As well as the fact there was a big 70-ton trailer stuck in the way a little the other way, so... It's a little bit... Why are you not... Why are you not sucking that up? So temperamental. Oh. The posts on this sometimes, yeah, again, this does have, I do recognise that sometimes its posts get in the way. I think that's all it is, but also silage is a little bit messy where you get, ooh. Right, well, that was a little bit, it's a little smidgen. I don't think we're going to get over that. Oh, we have. Yeah, right, that 59 tons will do its progress, and I think we ought to come back that way and work from the back forwards, and because to avoid the chaff and also to avoid the belt system right up to the end. We're making progress, that's all that really matters. We're nearly up at 8 million. This reminds me so much of Riverside. Yeah, similar type of pace, but if anything, obviously we've got a lot of base game productions where I could have, there's a few productions that I've tried. Yarra Valley, again, opened my eyes to a couple of things. We've tested a few mods that I've not used before. Bartson's got an oil mod, which I've tried, wasn't blown away with it, because obviously oil is supposed to be a really lucrative business. It was a bit mediocre, but I think I only went for the smaller pumps. So I think we could probably go bigger, but it was a bit, it didn't make much business sense, some of the things. And again, I've said this about other mods, some of them don't make much sense on why. Yeah, some of the Giants ones make no sense at all, but I did. The old General Mill is a partner that we shall be definitely using again and again and again, because it is the best mill that I've actually, that does pretty much oil and all of the grains. So that is something I doubt. This seems to be playing up more so than normal. I think it's had a bit of a slight mod crash or something, because they do weird things. Or is it just being slow? I don't know, it seems a bit worse than it normally is. Yeah, so that's again, you sort of try something. Also on Agres we're trying another wood mill. I love the one by Blue Dragon. That's an absolute favourite ever since Silver Run. I've used that a few times now. I had a bit of trouble with it on Frontier, but then Frontier was A bit fitty start it on the actual... Right, no, don't you dare do anything. Can we... I think we can probably just about squeeze through there, I think, without it causing too much grief, he says. So, yeah, it's the posts on this. Gotta be careful of that. Well, not much more. And of course our trusty our trusty mower is probably a goodly way. Shouldn't be stopping this time. We should be alright. We'll have a bit of a look while this is doing its business. Yeah, about halfway through, I should say. If we click on Ray, it will show us really the course. Yeah, she is about 2/3, I'd say, really, because the headlands are quite a big chunk of it. So that, I'd say, another 5 or 10 minutes, and that'll be done. So I think, yeah, by the time that's finished, the next session we'll literally get the... Now, a sensible person would have set the baler going, really. That is very true. A sensible person would have done that, which proves, obviously, when common sense was given out... Well, no, I was busy, really. I'm not going to be that nasty. This also, likewise, should have the same course on, and this time it should be right. This should be fairly good this time. Oh, I've still got that off, haven't I? Yeah, on Agres, the minimap went wrong last time. It showed no vehicles on it. It was just showing the actual map. But everything else worked fine, so I just left it alone and just switched it off because it was annoying not seeing... It looked weird because you knew it wasn't right. Now then, hang on 1 minute. Let's do that. Control-Alt-Y and reset the bale count. Now, let's let you go. Smash it. Now we're going to go down the bottom. Yeah, we're not going to get many done today, but I will, yeah, redo that. Right, Magnum. Fantastic. Let's get this finished. Yeah, I'll grab the bales next session. We'll do what I've done before, but at least we've made a start on grabbing that out. This was the main task. I wanted to finish this because obviously I'd sort of forgotten about the chaff. Not forgotten really. No, it was at the back of my mind, and I saw chaff in one of the trays. I thought, oh, you've not done that chaff. And I thought, you can't not do 900 tons of chaff. That's going to bring a lot of cash in. And it is, yeah, again, I don't want to cut corners. I've always said that. I don't ever cut corners on this where you miss something out. I mean, yeah, you can make a mistake. And that even a proper farmer can make mistakes where you've forgotten to do one thing and you've missed the month and all the rest of it. Yeah, especially if you're very busy. And Neverland, we are very busy. We have got so many irons in the fire that, yeah, I'm not surprised if we make any mistakes, really. Right. No. Right, one little bit now. Nearly there. Oh, I did wonder last time if I was going to clock that. I nudge it back in. I think that'll do nicely. Yeah, I'm not going to use belt systems. We use it because they are a pain. They really are, but they are good as well. And yeah, sometimes it depends on how much time you've got. This gets the job done quickly. I like it, but you're not. Well, you wouldn't necessarily need it to be this big tractor. You could do this with any 250 horsepower plus tractor, really. Although I do like to do, yes, bunker silos. I always find if you're not like 300 to 400 horsepower, you don't half get clocked. Yeah, I've done it a few times with the small 150. I think I did it on Attingham, and yeah, I got caught out a few times by using the little tractors. It really is a bit of a nightmare. So yeah, it's nice to use a powerhouse because it's got the horsepower to often drag things out a little bit, whereas the weaker tractors, they just don't stand a chance. You've got to then get a telehandler or a front loader to poke around to try to release it. Often at the beginning of a Let's Play, you've only got like 1 or 2 trailers, so if one gets stuck, you're really sort of stuck. So yeah, it is nice to have horses under the bonnet, but as in with real life, you can't always. That's not always an option. So yeah, when you've only got 150 horsepower or only 100 horsepower, then that is what you've got. So you've got to use it. It's hard. Now then, please don't grab that chaff, because I know it does weird things. Mind you, might grab it in the forage bit because it won't mix it. So let's just see if we can get all of that 2 odd tons out. Sometimes, yeah. $38 tons. Ooh. Smashing Out's going to put that chaff in there, of course. It is indeed. Right, well, let's go and get that last little bit of chaff. Do we fill the... Well, we can stick it in. We've done it. I've done that before on many a Let's Play where you just grab a little bit of chaff and stick it in. That doesn't necessarily mean we're going to do any more, but we will... Yeah, we will do that. Oh, no, of course, we've still got some... We have still got 174 litres of silage. Surely we can get that. Oh, I didn't know that it was going to do that. Okay, in that case, let's go and stick that last little bit in there, and the job is a good one. It's ready to accept some more chaff. Not that I don't think we've got any more to do now, really. Yeah, we may well have quite the look. The digester is going up, so it may be that at the end of this, we do have some to sell at the slurry yard at the end of the year as we duck out of the Let's Play. So yes, now then, def. Yeah, let's just grab one of the Missy B defs. I think. Where do we stick it? I want it to be. I don't want to get confused. I know the diesel tank's there, so I don't want to stick. It's in containers, I think. Yeah, this to me, again, Missy B, like Omatana, it does some absolutely amazing mods. It is, I think, the best value at present. There are lots of these, 7,000, 10,000, that's the def pack. But Missy B does it too, and for one of these is the def pack. Yeah, that's it, the def tank. I think we'll stick it. Oh, I didn't realise I'd done the shop area there. Right, so no, that's slurry. We could stick that. It's not really going to... I don't know. Where? Yeah, I don't think that's going to hurt if we stick that there. It would have to be V mode, but... Yeah, I want to see how quickly this... Yes, this mod will live or die by how well it does this task, because... The blue def canisters are, there's no way I'm gonna, if this is as slow to fill up as that is, I'm taking the pack out, and I will do without it, because it's, yeah, it really is very, very slow. I mean, we're talking painfully slow, yeah, to the point where you sort of like want to give up the will to live slow. So if this is as slow as that, when we've of course filled it, then we really need to refill silo. I don't know that we need that much. I think, yeah, I do. You don't need def as much as you do. Now that is more like it. Yeah, now that I can live with. I don't know if we use the proper def packs one, whether it would be that quick, but as long as I can use that, then I'm happy for the realism of the def pack. Yeah, I did want to, you've got that as well, a bit more realism than standard, but oh, fantastic. So that is the mowers finished. I think we'll pick up the baler, which is only that go around the headlands at the minute. Yeah, which I didn't expect it to have done too much more than that. It's fantastic. We've got to start. Bottom line is next session I shall start the baler, and Yeah, I might actually leave it for a few minutes trundling along. No, actually that'll do fine. It can go in there. This may well be the very last ride on this Let's Play of the Chrome. Yeah, I thought I was going to jump out into that. I think we need to pull across a little to give myself a little bit of room to get out. Fantastic. And that, I think, is where we're going to leave it. Yeah, so $7.8 million. We are probably, there's loads to do on that. I'll do a bit of a quick time lapse on that one, but this has been quite a long session. So we've done what I wanted to achieve, which was we've got the silage out. Let's have a quick look at the products we've got on hand. Yeah, we know we've got a bit of wheat, which I really ought to be sticking the wheat, and the sunflowers for oil. Sugarcane nuts marginal, but eggs we've shifted about a bit, and they're off the actual thing. Milk, again, that's going down, so the milk's doing well. The wool is now up to quite a lot again. We ought to be sticking that in. We will take the top price for that, but we'll do that next session. We're going to get the wool and we're going to stick it in the place that deals with wool. Spinnery, that's the one. Spinnery. Yeah, I've got 354 tons of that. So 160 tons of straw. Yeah, electric charge. Wow, that is going to bring quite a bit of cash in. So 66 tons of sugar. Yeah, if we were going to sell the sugar and the canola oil. Now that we want to sell at, or the equivalent to sell basically in December. So we need to be, that would bring in a very tidy amount. Again, we are going to probably go on hands with this amount at the bottom. If we sold everything, that's what we're going forwards. I think I am going to do that because it is realistic. As we cashed the farm up and sold everything at the best price, again, we'll go on that. Then that is what we would get on top of selling. I mean, the land, I think we topped this up the other day and it was an astronomical amount. What I'll do though is, I was thinking about this. I used to, and I still think it's a good idea. If you sell the bits and bobs, we sell if it's bought. We've got these on the edge, so we're going to obviously have to sell these as well. And also, if there's anything in them at that point, because I mean, I don't necessarily have to save it at that point where I've done that, but on that very last session, I can get us where we sell all the fields, and we can. I think this will have astronomically beaten almost everything. We can't sell the field 12, but we can add that on because that's got too many things on it. And trying to think if there's any more like that. I don't think so. I think all the others have just got like the odd silo on them, which is going to say you can't sell it. But we can add, well, we could. We've got 1, 2, 3 silos on those 3 fields to help us. We didn't need it on 20 and 21 because they're right next door to the main farm. But yes, so we should play that by ear when it goes on. But for now, all that remains to be said for this particular session is thank you very much for watching. Truly do hope you're going to stick with me on this very exciting journey. And I'm going to say goodbye for now.